Alright. I'm back from my trip finally. I was gonna go live last night. But I was a little bit kind of too tired, and I think it was just too late anyways, so I would have started stream at like 10 p.m. my time, which is like 1 a.m. Eastern, and that's just too late. I wish you honestly did roll more in this game. Well, I think once Randomizer randomizes like Talon Trot, you'll definitely see a lot more rolling. But yeah, I actually did end up testing BK on NTSC NSO, and it does lag a lot more in dog, so even on Switch too. So I think it's actually like a thing where like Japanese is just coded to not lag in dog. It's really weird. But yeah. Honestly though, I'm not like, I've said this a couple times already, but like I'm just like not like super motivated to grind this category out, to be honest. Yeah, I was too far to the left there. But yeah, the Nintendo Direct was pretty interesting. I watched that right before leaving my hotel for my trip at like, I think it was like, what, 7 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, the OT trailer is pretty hype. Pretty excited for that. I don't know. We'll see if... I definitely want to play that on stream. It's probably in here though, right? Yeah. Dude. Add that to the wish list.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. Oh, the little like Lost Woods like motif.
Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest.
This goes so hard, dude.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a
There's some
fair
Kokiri Forest playing.
and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
You didn't have a fairy, chat. You didn't have one. Dude's so cool. I don't know, the design of Link is a bit odd. It's not anything crazy though. It actually is super bright on here compared to my phone when I was watching. Actually, well, it's a lot darker actually on OBS, but I have my monitor pretty bright. And yeah, you can see a lot. See like the twigs, and you can really tell the outline of his like leather outfit. I don't know, it looks pretty cool. He's finally not sleeping with his boots. And then OT. What's up, Snaky Drips? That's so cool. Comes out this year too. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, everything else in the direct was kind of, I'm not really that interested. Actually, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort seems cool. This game seems cool. Fun fact, Wii Sports Resort was the first video game I ever played. So, and then there was basically Kingdom Hearts stuff. Kingdom Hearts 4 got announced, or I don't know, new trailer for it. Splatoon Raiders, Xenoblade stuff, Rayman's cool, Deltarune, more Bonanza DLC. But yeah, pretty cool. I also got the Star Fox demo and I was playing it. It's pretty cool. I was playing it with the 64 controller because you can play it with that. That's pretty fun. It's basically just a Star Fox 64 remake. Like, literally everything is the exact same level design wise. And I think it's just a lot more fleshed out, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, I finally added the icons onto my splits. I just literally went to the Xbox Live Arcade game files and took most of the icons from there. So yeah. I don't know why we like a lot of runners put bottles on Spiral Mountain. I don't know why we do that when we could put angel bottles. Sorry, talking to somebody. Um, Shogun, please, thanks for following the channel. Appreciate that. What's up, Quirtykins? Oh yeah, on Reddit, yeah, the pause menu color thing, yeah. I had to deal with that when making a recomp mod, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like every map in the game has a check for the color on the pause screen, and there's a whole like table of like every map and what color it uses. And there's actually some like unused maps that have a color that isn't really used much. Like I think like the blue one. Just learning any percent of DCW and Bitclips myself. Good luck on the runs. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been running any percent no DCW and no Bitclips. No Bitclips mainly for Summer Games on Quick because I'll be doing a run there, but yeah. No DCW just to try to get a better time, and my goal is to get global world record to beat the Nintendo 64 time, so and we'll probably be doing that after SGDQ. Is this a popular category compared to regular any percent? Yeah, I would say this was more popular in recent years. It's also newer because this was kind of created like about 2 years ago. It was like right before the Switch version came out, which is the one I'm playing right now. But we decided to make an 80% no Bitclips category because the current 80% route was a little bit too difficult for most newer people, and yeah, Bitclips are pretty tough in this game compared to BK. And even BK, I mean, not really. A lot of people do Bitclips. Only people that run any percent and like are top runner and 100% do them. So, have I ever done a major choke in a live event? Yes. I died to the final boss last year. Also, I failed Clockwood early because I didn't. What happened? I think I didn't like press Z in time for the beak bust, or like I pressed Z too late for the beak bust, I think, and it just didn't work. And I had the glitch. I had the hard part down. The easy part of just literally jumping up and ground pounding. I failed because I did something like this where I did the beak bust too low and I didn't get enough speed. So that was pretty rough. I had a lot of chokes in my run last year, but honestly this run is pretty chill compared to Banjo-Kazooie 80%. I feel like clinical cutscene skip at the start every time. Yeah, it's definitely a tricky one. A lot of top runners aren't really that consistent at it anyways. They just kind of do it. They kind of just yellow it and then reset if they fail it. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's especially nice on this platform because you can just save state back to file select and then do another run. So something I want to do today during my no reset is create a Witchy World save state so that I can practice that as well, because I think my Witchy World is like super improvable. That's like one of the main areas of the run where I need to like kind of lock in and do some more practice. But yeah, the other day I almost, dude, I'm so sad, but I golded Hag 1 by a lot, but I could have golded it by, like, I could have gotten a 2x Hag 1, I think a 627, and that would be, I think that's like 20 seconds faster than the records gold for Hag 1, which is like pretty crazy. But yeah, I would definitely recommend learning any percent no Bitclips if you want a kind of a chill, short-ish category for this game, because a lot of the other categories are pretty long. And unrestricted any percent is a bit hard. And you have to obviously play the Nintendo 64 version for that. If you're running on Switch or Xbox. Well, Switch can technically do Bitclips, it's just that we need to find setups for them, and that's kind of still being worked on. We have the tools now, because we have the practice round working on NSO. We just need to put the time and effort into, you know, finding the setups. Because the N64 setups don't work on Switch because they require a lot of lag that Switch does not have. That's like the main advantage of Switch is the fact that there's no lag, but it also is a detriment to performing the Bitclip setups because you just can't do them. Yeah. I also kind of want to mess with grip grab skip, but obviously I'm not going to do that like during my run at SGDQ because that's like, if I fail grip grab skip, every fail will probably lose me like 15 seconds, and if I keep failing it at SGDQ, like that's really bad, and I don't want to deal with that. It's so funny, you can just kind of like do that if you want to. I think you can, but I don't know. Well, it's way easier from here, so. Really. Damn. Like, you want to, like, grab it right as you're landing so that you just get a quick explosion like that. But yeah, I think I'm ready to kind of do runs. I don't really need to practice a lot for this category, which is kind of nice. I can just kind of get right into runs. Not a lot to practice. Could maybe do some Hag 1 practice, but I think I'm okay because I'm pretty decent with it right now. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. See what I mean? Fuck. I forgot to. What potion I get? Blue. No. Points for the Klungo. Me too, if he's not red. Don't give me red potion, please. Okay, cool. What's up, Jess? Thanks to good luck. Hope your runs have been going well. Red. I'm blue 6 seconds. You crashed your car while listening to Klungo music? What? For real? Damn, I'm sorry. That's crazy. Nope, that's maybe steady. You think about it? Yeah. That kind of sucks. It was a good Toyota Corolla. Damn. It destroyed your car and you didn't even get hurt. That's crazy, dude. That's... Thank God for modern cars, dude. And car regulations, too. It was like 5 years ago? Oh, okay. That's crazy, dude. Dude. You guys are right in front of me. Come on. Bruh. Shouldn't even continue this, but whatever. Dude. Really bad globo placement. Oh, shit. I was scratching my head. Forgot the text ended so early. I don't know, it's just losing so much time within the first, like, 5 minutes of the run is kind of stupid. But I should still keep going. I'm also just, like, honestly kind of rusty because I haven't played the game in a couple days. I haven't been, like, super consistent. Like, I'm only on, what, day 4? It's already been, like, we're already on June. So that basically means I haven't been running this category for, like, a week. Because I started June 1st, so already skipped like a week worth of runs. Dude, oh my god. Should probably just do like a no reset just to get in the groove again. Dude. Eh. Bro. Aim. Ugh. Bruh. Bruh. What's up, Alvin and Snappy? What the fuck? Okay. Dude, stop beak bill drilling. Huh. Yo, BXY. Thanks for following, and thanks to good luck. Appreciate that. First try code. Not on a good run though. What's up, PC Queen? Oh, forgot to split. Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I think there's like a... What movie does that? There's another movie that does something similar like that. Something's like propped up by like a book. Could have played that a little bit better. What's up, Axel? Doing well. Just kind of doing a no reset right now. Stupid rope. Ow. Wearing different random lately? Nice. Which one? Yeah, like repeatedly jumping in Talon Trot is faster because it gives you like, I think, faster acceleration. Metroid Dread? Oh wow. That's cool. I didn't even know there was a randomizer for that yet. That's pretty cool. 7 weeks after the game released. Damn, that's crazy. Those Nintendo fans, man, I'm telling you, they'll make shit in like 2 days if it's a Nintendo IP. Oh, 80's awful, dude. Could be so much better. Dude. No, I can't even fucking reset. Actually, no, I'm not supposed to reset here, so it's fine. Our home Banjo-Kazooie army? What is that supposed to mean? We will storm Grunty's lair and demand equal pay. Oh, I won on my trip already. Actually, there was 2 trips technically. One trip kind of failed. Because my friend's car broke down when we were trying to go to California to go to the beach. And then I just got back from Disney. Went to Disneyland. Kind of as like a graduation celebration, so. I think I'm supposed to just roll here. Oh, sorry. SGDQ. That is on July 9th. And I believe now it's at 1 a.m. Eastern. So it's like the first run of the day. Thanks, Alvin. Appreciate that. Yeah, still trying to find something to do. Been basically applying everywhere. Not a lot of responses. I've only got like 1 response, and it was something that I apparently wasn't qualified for, so. Yeah, it was like some health startup thing. Internship. Damn it. The game's done quick. YouTube channel and Twitch channel will be streaming it. Actually, 1 a.m. isn't like too terrible. At least for me, because that's like what, 10 p.m. my time. So that's like, it's pretty good. For me, at least, it's not like terribly late. My last run last year was basically like it was the 3rd run of the event, so it was pretty prime time. But yeah, they like to shove Banjo usually in the middle of the night. I kind of got lucky last time that I wasn't doing the run in the middle of the night. It's all good though. I mean, the VOD's gonna be up on YouTube, so if you want to just watch the VOD on YouTube, that's also completely fine. I think it will be on YouTube pretty quickly after it airs, so. Yeah, I know. Like anything, like it requires at least like 3 years of experience. It's like so annoying. Nice. I think there'll, if I remember correctly, I think there'll be like a custom hashtag that'll make, and my host will be able to figure out which messages are like priority like donation messages, and you can like say something during the stream and they'll read it. Although I mean it's probably not gonna be that big of a deal though, because the run is at like 1 a.m. so it's not as like your donation will probably go through and be read. There's a lot of cutscenes in this game where I'm probably just gonna be like, okay, read donations. You're good to read donations now. Like this cutscene. Or like this entire segment of the run. Not a lot to explain, and 1 a.m. Eastern, which is not my time. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna get pushed. Whatever. Look how far away I am from the gate. You say read Alvin's comment, yeah. Well, I think there'll be like a hashtag. I'll make something funny out of it or something. I don't know. It'll be a funny hashtag, and you just put that in your message, and your donation will be read. Damn, you have a lot of time to PB with Klunga there. Honestly, still 41 pace, and I could gold hag one by quite a lot. Yes, no, is it? Actually, it might. I'll have to double check. But I think it's, yeah, I think it's 1 a.m. It might be 1 a.m. Central, actually, so it might be 2 a.m. Eastern. Because I know they, like, moved it back recently. Because it was at, like, basically midnight sharp, like, Central, and then they changed it to, like, 1 a.m. basically. They added, like, an hour. They, like, shifted the schedule around, but that's fine. Is there a chart to see who's streaming? Like the schedule? Yeah, it should. If you go to gamesdonequick.com and you go to schedule, it should show the Summer Games Done Quick schedule for all the other runs. Do not actually eat glass. Just use the Spiral Mountain Caves music here out of laziness, yeah. I will say the Banjo games are pretty good at not reusing tracks. Like having unique tracks for everything. It's not like Mario 64 and OOT. There goes Hag 1 gold. No, I mean I can still get it, but... Oh, now it's 1:45 a.m.? Holy shit. Okay, so they moved it back even more. Damn. Again, that's not, like, terrible. Like, terrible would be, like, 4 a.m. Yeah, it's very similar to that. It's like a wrong warp. Basically, if you somehow interrupt the Saucer Apparel cutscene, the next time you watch the cutscene in Field Depot, it will play the cutscene, but then check for the last played cutscene, which happens to be the Hag 1, because we watched it in the replay menu. And this is kind of the biggest glitch in this game. It skips literally so much. Yeah, drywall eating simulator, yeah. It's pretty cool. Ah, I didn't press Z fast enough. I thought I didn't get it. Damn, missed a cycle. Yeah, July 9th. Did I say the 7th? No, I think that's when... No, that's when I'm gonna get there, is the 7th. That's the day I am arriving at the alert. I may have accidentally said that. That could have happened. Yeah. I should probably have a command on YouTube for it. Or maybe have it in the description. Which I've just been kind of lazy about fixing YouTube stuff like that. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was that time. Okay, cool. Ah. Nice. I golded it by a little bit. That's still not very good, but I'll take it. That's still a 41. That's pretty crazy. That still beats, I think, the... Does that beat the N64 record? Or, I think does N64 have a 52? Or 50... I don't even remember. Let's check. I still think that beats the N64 record. I'm, like, pretty sure. Oh, no, it ties it. It literally ties it. Damn. I tied N64 record this run. It was so bad, though. It was such a bad run. But yeah, I'm playing on the Switch version, which saves a lot of time, so. No pog, yeah, I want to run, dude. I want to run that so bad. That's like, honestly, I would say like one of my main categories in speedrunning, and like one of my most passionate categories is Xbox 80% no pog. It's like such a cool run. It's super fun. Hopefully someday I'll get that into GDQ. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I've already gotten Banjo into GDQ twice now. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if they want to have any percent again at a GDQ for a little bit. I think it's a good time for Banjo-Kazooie 100% to come back, though. It hasn't been in a couple years. What I want to do, though, is run the Evercade port of Banjo-Kazooie, and I'm like pretty confident that it'll probably be the fastest version of the game. And I want to try to run 100% on it. But yeah, there's like these new ports that are coming out for Banjo and Kazooie and Tooie on like a very obscure like plug and play type console. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing that. I'm also thinking about buying the Rare Super Pocket, which is kind of the same company, but it's like a Game Boy type device. It's like the same version that's gonna be on like the console plug and play, but they're releasing it like kind of early on like a Rare themed Game Boy type thing, so. But it has D-pad control, so it's gonna be really bad. I can already see that coming from a mile away. A 64 out of 10. Wow, that's an epic score. Thank you very much. Banjo 3. Wait, hold on. We gotta... Oh no. Banjo 3. It would be funny if somebody made a mod to change that text to Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. That'd be kind of funny. Actually, on what's up, Banal? On the 360 version, it still says Banjo 3, which is kind of funny. On Xbox, it still says Banjo 3. It says Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts in Banjo-Kazooie when you're playing that. Instead of Banjo-Tooie. But yeah. It still says Banjo 3, so... Technically, maybe they didn't even... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like once Banjo-Tooie XBLA came out, they kind of knew that like people didn't really like Nuts and Bolts, and they kind of scrubbed like a lot of the Nuts and Bolts references from the game. Because it seems like there's some unused text in XBLA that mentions Nuts and Bolts a lot more, but it seems like they scrubbed it like at the last minute. was kind of interesting. Like a lot more changes to the text that I guess shout out nuts and bolts. I don't know. But yeah. Alright, we'll do some more runs though. Pretty cool that we got a gold. That could be a lot bigger of a gold because I messed up grabbing the turbo trainers and I missed like I think one cycle. So this could still save like 3 or 4 seconds. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright. And now we have I didn't really gold it. I didn't gold it by that much, did I? Only golded it by like a second. Yeah, because I have a 40-38 now. So close to being almost a minute behind my some of the best. Banjo-Tooie. Yeah, I think honestly Nuts and Bolts is a really impressive game, and I think it's just most Nintendo fans say that Nuts and Bolts is not a good game, or they say it's bad. Like people that are kind of just used to like 3D platformers and more Nintendo stuff. Or Nuts and Bolts is more like an Xbox game, like an actual like more grittier game, and I don't know, the game just looks fantastic. It runs great on the 360. It's like a very impressive game for the Xbox 360. The vehicle customization is literally like a complete sandbox. You can do whatever you want, and that's so cool. And yeah, it was a way ahead of its time. A lot of content too. It's not a small game by any means. It has a lot of shit. Like it almost has more shit than Tooie when it comes to like playtime. So, will we get the Metagross? Isn't that a Pokemon? I had that Pokemon card growing up. Metagross. I had one that did like insane damage. It did some fucking crazy damage if you like got good RNG rolls. Alright, let's Oh yeah, I forgot to freaking make a save state for Witchy World, damn it. I'll do it tomorrow. Because I want to like refine my Witchy World more. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and then I will do some more runs. Yeah, that's pretty crazy how close this run was. I like almost brought it back. If I just didn't make like a couple mistakes, I would have brought it back. And it was a 41 too. Pretty cool. Alright, BRB. I'm here. 2 more runs from the bathroom. Dude, a runner by the name of Bitclips did some Banjo, I forgot, was it Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah, I think it was some Banjo-Kazooie 100%. Or no. Yeah, no, it was Banjo-Kazooie 100% in the tub. And it was brilliant. It was an amazing stream. He's done some crazy streams. Like he did one from the airport. He did one, I think, like in his van. Dude, it's crazy. So funny. Legend. Unfortunately, he's not going to SGDQ this year. He was there with me last year. He was on my couch. But yeah. I think he said he really wants to go to AGDQ. And he wants to try to get a nuts and bolts run in. Which would be really cool. I would love to commentate that. That would be a really fun run, dude. Especially with DD Lux, dude. He's so funny. He's like such a good like what's the right term? Like he can come up with shit in like 2 seconds. Like something really fucking hilarious. Some sort of like joke. Header Brer said that Nuts and Bolts was 3. I think Nuts and Bolts, like, personally is just a spin-off, which is fine. Like, it's a great game. I really love it. I 100%ed it last year, and I really enjoyed playing through it. I think honestly, the most fun part of Nuts and Bolts, though, was, like, collecting all the vehicle parts. And that kind of just reminded me, oh wait, this is, like, the only part of the game that feels like Banjo-Kazooie, because you're like trying to find hidden collectibles. And that was like honestly the most entertaining and like part of the game for me. The missions are pretty good. Some of them really pissed me off though, but you know, that's what happens. Okay, let's go. No! Another red potion. Ooh, nice push. Good push. That saved me like a second or two. Oh, shit. I was not paying attention. I thought there wasn't a text box there. Bro. Ah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, have a good rest of your nights. Spirit Face, thanks for following the channel. Appreciate that. Yeah, glad to be running this game again finally. It's been a couple years, but I got it into SGDQ, so now I'm just basically practicing trying to get a new PB before the event. Yeah. Nice. No, it was no Bitclips as me. Yeah, it'd be cool if no DCW was at SGDQ, but nice. So it's a pretty chill run though, honestly, for a marathon. Especially compared to last year when I did BK 80%. Yeah, because I was kind of grinding no DCW last month, but I had that planned before my SGDQ run got accepted, so I just basically did a month of that, and then June I'm pretty much doing exclusively this category to try to get a better time. Maybe try to get sub 41, but that might be a little too far out of reach, especially if I keep getting damn bonks, but yeah, exactly. Like, I probably would have been fine if I just did this, if I practiced like the week before. Like, I probably would have been perfectly fine. Because last year it was a bit chaotic because I had to, you know, get pretty decent at Xbox 80% no POG and N64 80% for BK. And so I basically took the entire 2 months I had to practice both of those. Come on. Rigged. Yeah, I don't know. GDQ in recent years, they don't really like long runs. I'm pretty sure like Brain Dino was trying to submit Conker's Bad Fur Day, and they basically told him, like, we initially thought like it was because, you know, the game, you know, being aim rated and everything, but no, they just told us it was too long, and the category was literally 2 hours long. It was like the same length as BK 100%, and they're just like, yeah, too long. And that's kind of crazy. Especially for, like, Conker. I feel like they could definitely... Because Conker's never been in before, and I think it's a pretty popular game. At least in the gaming zeitgeist. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I don't know. But yeah, like, anything long needs to have some sort of, like, gimmick to it. I think it'd be really cool if BT Hundo got in, but it was like a relay race. Like every hour you swap off to someone new. They love those types of runs because they're kind of like fresh. Yeah, entertainment, yeah. Whatever kind of gets the viewership in. Not the same old stuff. Yeah. I will say, I mean, I really like those blindfolded runs that they have every so often. Those are really cool. And those are, it's not really a competitive thing, it's more like, oh, hey, cool, you can do this. You know, you can actually beat this video game completely blindfolded. And I think those are pretty cool. Those types of runs, or even a relay, like, I remember watching the 70-star relay and that was pretty cool. For SM64. I don't think I switched over to my... No. Doesn't matter, I got hit. Well, I was thinking for DK64, they do like maybe no levels early or 101%, and one person plays a Kong, right? Like one person each plays just one Kong, and you have to like swap over constantly, and that'd be kind of cool. I think a Whitmore told me that was already done before. Not at GDQ though, but at like I think it's called like No Reset or something. I think that'd be really cool for a main line GDQ run. You just like swap over. There's someone's Chunky Kong, someone's Donkey Kong, someone's Diddy Kong, someone's Lanky Kong, someone's Tiny. That'd be really cool. I wish you could do that for like this game. Like someone just plays as Mumbo. Dude, can I fucking play the game? God damn. Stop fluttering. Like no feathers. Yeah, I literally need to get extra for Boulder now. Oh my god. This is the run of all time. What really sucks about NSO is these flies don't slow down because of the lag. There's literally no lag, so they're at full speed. It's so hard to hit them, especially with the kind of janky sensitivity, which isn't terrible, but it's definitely annoying. The Mumbo player, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I definitely wish that there was more like no DCW and 100% representation, because like these categories, any percent no Bitclips, just don't really show any of the game and like the complexity of it. It's kind of just like, oh cool, we can wrong warp to the final boss from super early on. And it's like, I don't really want to see that again and again and again. And, you know, only see the first 4 levels, you're not even really doing... Oh my god. And then it's... Sun... I have it on my wall, the stupid codes. I just printed out the thing from Banjo Resources. Alright, this is just a bad one now. Got sniped. Yeah, I think where am I going? Nice camera. I think like a good mixture of both is definitely where it should be. Like have highly competitive runs, and then gimmick runs, and then races and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I guess like races are like the most competitive type runs. What am I doing? That is no DCW. Don't go that way. I need to not be in talent trot here. Ah. Oh, I forgot to split. Damn it. Did that again. Come on. Oh, you're making a comeback, totally. Yeah, it's so fast on here, dude. It's ridiculous. It's like probably the biggest time save of this version. It saves more time than Xbox, I think, too, which is kind of crazy. They just didn't care to add lag to any of the demos in this. Even though they did in BK and NSO and Donkey Kong 64. But they kind of just gave up, I guess, because there's a lot of demos in this game, so maybe that's why. But yeah, they definitely just gave up on it for this. This one is so fast, it's actually ridiculous. It's like so hard to control. Damn. Come on. Alright. Look how fast that is. It's so fucking crazy. Like, how did that get out of Q&A, bro? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? It's actually kind of crazy, like, how, like, good this is compared to, like, PC Tooie. Like, the loading zones are literally faster than console. And that's, like, not the case at all with, like, any PC emulator for the N64. And there's a lot of, like, graphical glitches, too. I don't know, it's super weird. They do a lot of stuff, like, behind the scenes, though, to, like, to make the game not, like, stutter and stuff because of the, like, of how the memory is for this game. This game has, like, a very aggressive memory system, and it, like, basically, like, destroys, like, any emulator that runs it. And it makes it constantly crash and, like, stutter and glitch out. Yeah, I'll be there in person, yeah. Dude. I'm trying to go into talent trot, dude. Yeah, I don't think this is peeping anymore. It's kind of dead. Camera. No, they accept remote runs as well now. But they don't accept that many of them, so it's kind of hard to get in if you're a remote run. I think you can, like, say that you're an in-person run, and then, like, at the last minute say, like, hey, I can't go to the event, and then they'll give you... Okay, I don't need to be Buster, I need to peck. That is no DCW. Because I know Simply did that for Mario a couple years ago. Like, basically at the last minute, he was at the event, He had to like leave early for something. And he just did the run remotely, so I don't know. Ugh. It's usually like the laggiest bonking in 64, but it's not as big of a deal on this version because it's literally the same length as any of the others. Bro, I hate the stutter that happens when you collect items in this stupid game. It's so annoying. Dude. Oh my god. No, it's just like some sort of like DLL loading or something. I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's some sort of memory thing that's happening. It's like deloading something. Or loading something, I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah, that's a strat. Well, honestly, like, Simply's a pretty big streamer, and it was Mario 64. So I could just see them maybe denying, like, I don't know, someone that's doing, like, a lower viewership run. It sounds like elitism. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a reason why Mario 64 gets into, like, every fucking event. It's even in... Is there an SGDQ? Is there a Mario 64 run at SGDQ? Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a task. There's the 120-star task that they're showcasing. Yeah, it's been in, like, every event for the past, like, decade. So, if that's not elitism, I don't know what is. Come on. This demo is actually pretty much the same as N64. It doesn't actually lag that much on Can I play the video game? Thank you. Oh my god, a 70 fucking 8, dude. Terrible, 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 terrible. Oh yeah, it's also not faster to reset here on NSO. Or what am I saying? It's faster. Did I say that right? I'm not resetting. It's faster not to reset. Can you explain lag to Skip? Yeah. Literally. Alright, I did not go the right direction at all. I've never done that. I don't think I've ever done that. That's crazy. Run's dead. Alright, it's already dead, but I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know if I want to finish this. This is pretty much just a reset anyways. Yeah. Oof. Did get 1 gold though. Actually, I think we got 2 golds. I think we golded GGM and something else. Hold on. My dog got trapped in my room. feel like he could easily open the door if he wanted to. But, he's just not. He isn't. Salty, it's no Bitclips, not no DCW. Yeah. Yeah, because I actually only did like 2 runs of no DCW. I think it was on like N64 like 2 years ago. Like during spring break. So, I didn't really have a good enough time. Now I kind of do. I have a 246, but I mean that's NSO 246. So, and it's honestly terrible. Like, it could be so much better. I didn't have a good enough time. But maybe SGDQ, I don't know, we'll see. I just don't think they're gonna submit 2E again. Or they're gonna accept 2E again. Yeah. No, I'll just die during Hag 1 and then I can do no DCW, boom. That's the solution right there. That's what we gotta do. Well, you know what I'm gonna do if I die during Hag 1? I'm just gonna do this. Just go back in time. Yeah, no, that's literally what I'm gonna do. That's my backup for dying in Hag 1. I'm just gonna rewind. Thank God for NSO Rewind. Like, just play it off. Like, dude, look at... I just did a brand new glitch. That's crazy. Yeah, just rewinding. I think I'll have probably both just in case. I'll probably have like a Hag 1 save state down here. But yeah. I don't know. Alright, let's do some more. But yeah, honestly, I'm like not too motivated to like grind this category out, because like I was kind of done with it like 2 years ago, like when I beat the N64 time. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential still with this, but I kind of want somebody else to beat me, but you know, nobody's really done that yet, so I guess I just gotta beat myself. Okay, that sounded really bad. Okay. Alright, that's bad. I gotta beat myself like Klungo's doing right here. Quick, everyone close your eyes, yeah. Well, thankfully, the only thing in a run like that is Hag 1, so if it does happen, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna die during Hag 1. I think that's... I did die to the BK final boss last year, but we don't talk about that. I did die to Grunty fight during Ginginator. I think I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, that guy was in the way. Yeah, it's determined on when you first enter that room. So I can't, like, manip it with a save state. I've tried, don't worry. And you can't... I tried manipping, a Jinju pattern using a save state, and it just didn't really work either. Not even with rewinds. I mean, technically, I think you could do with rewind, but rewind's like not like accurate to the frame. I mean, it technically is, but like, where am I going? I think it like captures like a save state like every 2 seconds or something. But it is to, like, to the frame. Like, if you rewind and you want to do a segment again, you can go back to that frame. It, like, doesn't go out of sync. But it's, you can't, like, target a certain frame with rewind. It was on N64. It was actually like a bid war between Xbox and N64, so I had to prepare for both runs. I hate you, Klungo. But yeah, like the safe state resets are so crazy. You just get right back into a run. I mean, hey, you could still, you know, try to get in, but... you never know. I'm hoping someday I can get no FFM in as well, but, I mean, it's not that much different than FFM, to be honest, for any percent. And I hope to honestly get Xbox in, because Xbox is, like, really cool. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy how long it took for Brandino to get a run into GDQ, because I think he's like a super great like commentator, and he can have a pretty entertaining run. Because I've seen his like hotfixes and they're really good, so they're like definitely mainline GDQ material. But yeah. I'm glad he finally got in. He's been like submitting for like 4 or 5 years now, and I think I first started submitting, I think in 2023 is basically when I turned 18. Because that's the age you need to be to get a GDQ, so. Yeah, I think they just really like picking Duck because of his freaking Mr. Vile song, not gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but he's got his little gimmick and they like that. Yeah, I remember kind of feeling like the same way. Like, I was like, if Duck ended up submitting BK, I was like, okay, there's no way I'm getting in. Like, and then when Duck kind of stopped submitting for GDQ, that's when I pretty much got in. What's up, Briggs? Thanks to good luck. Okay, that was... No! Dude, they patched Vlad so early on my ass. Am I playing on PAL on accident? This is just a reset, I think. Alright, yeah, this is like 13 seconds. Oh yeah, I remember that because he came up with that clockwork strat. And apparently he didn't even do it correctly. Dude, I am just the worst at Clungo cutscene skip. Good thing I'm playing an NSO and I can just grind the fuck out of this with no remorse. The soundbite doesn't even finish, it's that fast. Yeah, Clungo cutscene skip. Dude, I literally had it. The amount of fun. I wish there was maybe a way to like disable it for the first split and then just have it for the... Dude! Son of a bitch. No, imagine I just like fail Clunko cutscene skip at GDQ and I just do this. Oh my god, guys, I got it! That was way too much speed. I think it actually is faster though to like load a save state and do another run than watch the cutscene. So I could honestly just like load a save state and do that. But I don't know. I don't know if that qualifies as like an actual RTA attempt because they would have to reset the timer and then at that point it would probably not save time. Just watch the cutscene. Yeah, DD Lux was there, yep. He picked me up from the airport and everything. Yeah, that was a really fun GDQ. I think that was DD Lux's first GDQ as well. Me and DD Lux's first GDQ. I remember like Sunder being like so excited to see him. That was so funny. He was like, oh my god, it's DD Lux. Or in the hotel lobby. That was funny. Ad Brigade. Honestly, me too. It was just good timing, I think. Because yeah, this year he said he can't go. He's got like a lot of IRL stuff to deal with, and I think he just like moved and stuff, so back to like Florida, so it's not really like viable for him to like drive up there. But I think he said he wants to go to SGDQ though, which is pretty hype. I think that one's gonna be in Atlanta this year. Well, not this year, but next year. But yeah. I hope he submits a nuts and bolts run. That'd be so funny. DDLux doing a nuts and bolts run would be so fucking funny, dude. I need to see that happen. That would. Oh my god. That'd be legendary. Cause yeah, nuts and bolts has never been into GDQ, so I don't think it's ever even been on a hotfix. Like that shit needs to get on there. He's returned to streaming for 1 week, yeah. Cause he was doing like the last thing he was doing some like BK Xbox Hundo. And then he kind of just stopped doing that. Cause he was trying to go for sub 2. But yeah. He was doing like Switch, I think, before that. He's definitely an interesting guy. Damn. That was pretty good. Bruh. Alright, just went in the water for a little swim there. No. Tragic. What's up, Blue? Thanks to good luck. Appreciate that. Dude, oh my god. Wonderful. Dude. Alright, we're just losing like 10 seconds here. That's a crazy first message. Dope. Dude. Ugh. Ooh. No. Damn it. Nice. What's up, QQQ Kirby? Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. That's so bad. No. Oh, I forgot to fucking reset. Fuck. I lost like probably 3 seconds there or something. Dude. Dude. I have to get feathers here. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of time here. Okay, I could definitely save a lot more time during that witchy world because I messed up a lot of shit. Oh, great. Where? Dude, I thought I put it there. I don't know if I know how to do puzzles, chat. I think I might be. Dude, I'm gonna lose like so much time here. Holy shit, that's all. It's so bad. I'm choking. Wait, he said fuck N64? I know I said something at the beginning that people didn't like about N64. I think. I was like, oh damn, Xbox didn't get in, and people got like pissed that I said that. I was like, I don't know, whatever. Well, the reason why I said that is because Xbox has never been in before. It was kind of sad that I didn't get in, but I expected N64 to win, so it wasn't a huge shock. Wait, there's no way that actually happened. I don't even remember that. That's crazy. Dude. Was I talking about like the note saving or something, or no, I think I was like just talking about how like Xbox didn't get in or something. I don't know. I definitely was like kind of sad that I didn't get in, but I don't know. I just during the run, and there was like I think one comment in BGS. I think somebody like it wasn't a comment, it was like a donation that said like N64 is a superior console, and I was like I didn't know how to react to it. I was just like, okay. I don't know who sent that. I don't know if it was a troll or what, but I mean, I like both consoles, obviously. That's why I run both of them, but Xbox got a special place in my heart. Yeah. I definitely probably have to watch myself, because, like, yeah. Next time, if that ever happens, which probably not. But, like, if I'm running on Xbox or something for GDQ, I gotta, like, watch myself from, like, saying, "Are you gotta be fucking kidding me? I'm literally in the middle." I gotta watch myself from saying, like, "Oh, N64, unfortunately N64 doesn't do this," or something, or like say something like that's not supposed to be treated as negative, but like people in the audience will probably be like, will interpret it as like a negative thing that I'm like referring to, I guess, about N64. I think I should be fine, but I'm probably gonna be at like 2 HP coming out of the water. Yeah. Still gonna save time over my PB by a little bit. Yeah, this is just dead. Yeah, definitely will get Xbox in someday, hopefully. Because I definitely want to show off any percent. But I don't know. Maybe next SGDQ. I don't know. I don't really see like Banjo getting in for a while after this year's run. Alright, good. I think I need to be a little bit more to the right. Actually, I think this is... yeah, a little bit more to the right. Nice. I golded that. By like a second? Half a second? Yeah. What am I doing? It's not DCW, dude. Oh my god. I'm losing time. No, wait, what? I'm missing a note. Wait, what? Why did I miss a note? What the fuck? Alright, run's dead. Oh, no. I missed a note somewhere. That sucks. What singular note did I miss? Whatever. I think I'm probably just gonna finish the run and be done for today. Anyways. Well, that's what's really nice, I guess, about this category is like the note route is super lenient, so you have those 2 backup notes just in case that does happen during the run. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I only get 1. I think optimally you're supposed to get both and then like skip 1 in Witchy World or something. What's up, occurs? It's popping last minute. Yeah, well, this run's basically dead anyways, but I can try to beat my last run that it had today, which I think was like, what, a 41:53. This could still definitely beat it. And I could try to gold hag one. Yeah, I'm losing like 20 seconds here, I think. Yeah, it's not a hard category to get consistent at, though. It's very, very easy to get a good run going. Actually, you might not be able to even beat it. He's losing more than 20. Like 30 seconds, sheesh. $32 seconds. That's rough. Dude. He just popped in just to say goodnight. Alright, see you later, man. Oh, okay, well. I don't think we're golden hag one anymore. I think we could still gold it, but not gonna be by a lot. And there it goes. Damn. Still in 40. No, I still can't even 41. Damn. Really? Whatever. This is a really bad hag one. Ow. I'm still in talent trot. Dude. Yo, Gary the Snail, thanks for following my channel. Appreciate that. Kind of just finishing a stinker of a run. It was PB pace. But, yeah, it's pretty much dead now. So, hag one is like in a really bad spot right now. I do wonder if you could just fucking rain terror on her ass and just like grenade quick shot her. I think I've tried that, but it just doesn't seem like it's possible. Ow. Let it die. Wow, what the hell? That's a crazy glitch, dude. How did that happen? Nah, the GG's. 42. I'll take it. If I got 42 at GDQ, that'd be pretty hype. Alright. Had some good attempts today, but yeah, we're definitely pushing onward. Definitely getting a PB soon. Can be pretty much any run now, so I just need to have a good run going. Alright, looks like Revan's doing some Tooie rando, so I'm gonna give them a raid. But yeah, hopefully I'll try to be back tomorrow. Well, might be tomorrow if you're Eastern time, but you know, in around the 24-hour range. Be back in a day. Alright, see you later. Have a good one. Bye.